My name is Josh Heupel, and I'm a national finalist in the fruit production proficiency category. My SAE project is a walnut production project in which I farm and produce Chandler walnuts. I have been involved with the family farming operation since I was born, but my project ownership began in 2015 when an elderly neighbor was wanting to slow down in day-to-day farming tasks, in which I was able to lease 15 acres of 15-year-old Chandler walnut trees right across the road from my family's farming operation. This was the jumpstart to my current business, where I currently lease and operate 97 acres of walnuts in the surrounding areas. All of my product is marketed through Growers Direct Nut Company, which is a cooperative business that processes and markets the walnuts once harvested. Within my SAE project, I've been able to expand my knowledge on the walnut industry and learn how to manage a business effectively. My roles and responsibilities have grown a lot since I was a young boy working on the family farm, as I used to act only as an equipment operator. When I began high school, I was given the opportunity to manage my own block of the walnut business. I was put to the task to make day-to-day decisions, communicate with my pest control advisor, and operate all of the equipment. Starting out, I did not own much equipment, so I rented equipment to satisfy the needs of my operation. But with the stable market, I was able to purchase used equipment that has allowed me to continually expand my business. Currently, I am responsible for all day-to-day events, such as spraying herbicides and fertilizers, irrigating, pruning, harvesting, and marketing my product. I work closely with buyers from Growers Direct, in which I can decide when I am going to sell the product depending on what the market is favoring. Operating my own business has allowed me to grow skills that I can use in my future endeavors after college as an agricultural lawyer, but most importantly, garner the knowledge to run the family business for generations to come. Question number 1. How did you decide to lease more acres for walnut production? When I was just beginning high school, I was offered the opportunity to manage my own 15 acres of walnuts from the Bean family, right across the street from my house. As time progressed, I began to grasp what managing my own orchard felt like, and I was ready to expand my business due to the stable walnut prices and the opportunities arising in the area surrounding our family's property. In 2017, I decided to acquire another 17 acres in order to farm a total of 32 acres. I saw this as a good opportunity to spread my costs throughout my project. As I had previously been renting equipment, this gave me the opportunity to buy used equipment and begin to make the transition to a self-sustaining business. After this small expansion, a local farmer approached me with the opportunity to lease 65 acres of his land, and I jumped on the opportunity to take my walnut operation to the next level. Much of my success and expansion can be attributed to the steady walnut prices and continued demand for this nut commodity. Question number 2. In what part of your SAE program do you feel you have improved the most? I feel I've improved the most in my SAE within my client, consumer, and market knowledge. With any agricultural commodity, there must be consumer interest and a demand for the product. I've been able to work closely with Growers Direct, the company that I market my walnuts with, to ensure that it is profitable to continually grow, but also to expand. The walnut market has fluctuated the last few years, but I've been able to still make profit due to the demand for the product. Most recently, the market has been on a downward trend due to the trade wars between the United States and China. The tariffs that China has placed on specialty crops coming from the United States has drastically affected the walnut market within the United States and has left many producers in a tough position and looking for federal aid. Being able to understand the complexities of the walnut market is something that I have grown to love, as it allows me to become wiser with my spending and expansion in the future years to come. Question 3. How will the skills you mentioned in your application impact your goal of pursuing a career in agricultural law? Expanding my walnut operation has granted me many skills that will be able to benefit me as an agricultural lawyer. Throughout my SAE project, I've been able to learn how to plan for a business, and with this comes the values of time management and efficiency. These values are essential when pursuing a law degree after obtaining an undergraduate degree. While growing walnuts, I've been able to learn much about our state's water industry, and this will grant me the ability to fight for the Central Valley's water supply in the future. I would like to specialize in water policy and law, as I have seen firsthand the legislature that has negatively impacted farmers that are feeding America. Last but not least, I've been able to learn to understand market trends so that I can lobby on behalf of my agricultural clients, whether it be in the courtroom or in the congressional chambers. The family farm will always be in my heart, but I must use my experiences and skills to save its future.